Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Lviv and Let Die. We find ourselves yet again in the Ukrainian Cup final on the last day, or nearly the last day of the season. We're playing our quite bitter rivals in this competition, at least, Dynamo Kyiv. We're playing them after the following things happened. So, you'll remember we lost to Valencia, annoying. We then beat Krivbas 4-1. And continued on our ridiculous run in the league, beating Alexandria, Donetsk, Dnipro, Metalist, and Arsenal there without conceding any goals, before beating Odessa 5-0 in the quarterfinals. We then won two more league games, getting our revenge against the Streak Steelers, and also beating Metalurg before drawing with Karpat after a fairly... we probably should have won that game. We just weren't very clinical. We then beat Metalist in the semi-finals before setting up the final against Dynamo, who we will play, and then we'll play Ilichevets. You'll notice that the league table looks fairly regular. We're going to get the same amount of points as we did, potentially more points than we did last year. We have scored the most goals we've ever scored, I think. Yep. By quite a long way. We've got a goal difference of over 100, which is quite tasty. And we see that the only thing left to do is to see who gets relegated. It will be either one of four teams: Olympic, Odessa, Obolon, or Alexandria. So all the teams beginning with O. Krim Teplice, a team who came up last year, finished in 9th, which I think the highest a newly promoted side has been finished in the league since... I think when Odessa came up, and also one year when, someone like Ilichevets went down and came back up and did quite well. But it doesn't happen often, so they've done well to come up, including their streak-ending win against us. But there we go. Anyway, first off, let's play Dynamo. We have plenty of experience of winning this competition. So let's just get out there and do it. What's happening here? Why is that? Oh, because the squad is already full of players from the last. So this is basically the setup from our last game in the competition. What do we have here then? Baranovsky isn't able to play, but we can put in one of these two. We'll probably put in Grabzinski there. And then do we have a midfield option that we can swap in? Maybe we can even just put a normal player in. Ivanov is looking pretty tired. We don't even need to start Ivanov. We can start Komi because of the fact that... Where did he go? There you go. Put him on the bench because of the fact that we've got so many non-Ukrainians... so many Ukrainian players playing. So Kokoyev, Grisio, Brodeny and Kliasnichenko. That's actually enough. So we can do that. That's no problem at all. Do we have Kofi Donkor? We do. We're going to actually let him start, get him back in the winning way with us. There we go. Let's kick things off in a positive way. We've never lost to Dynamo in a cup final. We've played them 3 times previously in the cup, and we've beaten them every time. Did we lose to them? No, but they have actually won the cup relatively recently. That was a year where we were beaten in the semi-final by Metalurg. Anyway, I'll look at my fancy documentation here, and I'll see that actually, no, I was completely wrong. It was Dnipro who won the cup and Karpaty who won the cup, but it wasn't Dynamo. In fact, Dynamo haven't won anything for years. The last time they won something was 2059, so way before we were not even in the top league when that happened. That's how long ago it was. Kokoyev plays in Planinsek. Planinsek hits it just wide though. Their goalkeeper, can't imagine he's their usual goalkeeper with that name. That means he's Ukrainian, and it means he's probably not very good. And his name is Kannibalitsky, so... Don't go around to his place for dinner. Cool. Good ball forwards. Kokoyev, he scored his first goal for the club. But he's not going to be anywhere near as good as I kind of hoped he would be when we signed him off of Olympic Donetsk. But he did finally at least score his first goal for us, and we might be able to make some money off of him. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't think we'll be actually making any money, considering the fact that we spent, I think, £800,000 on him. Musa Kurt over to Badani, Croatian Komi, Gricio. He does go past his man, puts the ball to the middle, and Shahata scores, puts the ball into the bottom corner, and we are 1-0 up in the final after 12 minutes. The strange Christmas tree formation yet again proving ineffectual against the might of the Lvivian 4-4-2. Junior Chovanets. Oh my god, they're playing loads of Ukrainians. He's probably not Ukrainian though, but he is. Borovkov definitely is. We know him, formerly of this parish. He's actually been on scintillating form for them. If we weren't such a team that needed to just win everything as well as possible, he'd probably have been able to make the grade here. But yeah, as it is, he's only average. I mean, he's good for the general standard of the league, but he's not good for me, who needs to be better than that. Kofi Donkel crosses, and the ball has been hit behind. Can we have a corner with a goal on the end of it? No, Borovkov clears. I'm not sure Borovkov has yet scored against us. He's played a few games against us now. Donkor! Kanibalitski makes a good save. Ashkenazi. Down to Planinzek. Ashkenazi now with the ball. Vasiliev. He's probably one of their better players. He seems to score quite a lot of goals for them. He actually does play regularly, and I think he is Ukrainian, so that, I suppose, helps in terms of making a good squad for the Cup, although, I mean, they're still useless. But Daney scores. There he goes. Smashes it home. That's his first goal of the season. He's not played as much as probably he deserves to play. I have been trying to correct that balance recently, but yeah, he hasn't played quite so much. I reckon he's much better as a centre-back, which is probably why that year where we looked a little sort of stunted, partly because our wing play was poor, and that was because I was playing him at left-back. And Kokoyev scores in the final. Kofi Donkor's absolutely sensational absolutely sensational assist. And Kokoyev just taps home at the back post on a plate, my friends. Kofi Donkor, just brilliant. I only realised, I only remembered not that long ago, Donkor is actually the record holder for a number of assists in a season. Kokoyev scores again. Beautiful stuff. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Kokoyev. 2 goals in the final. Come on. Gricio, good ball in. Gricio is actually okay as well. He's another player that, like, if we were Dynamo, we'd probably be happy to have him in the side. That said, if I was manager of Dynamo, I would not have any of these players because they're all shit. But there we go. Gricio, Kokoyev running with the ball. Can he get a hat-trick in the cup final? No, not yet anyway. And Junior, what on earth was that? We're doing pretty good, guys. 4-0 in at half-time. Is this not the... Oh, no, that's the pre-season one, isn't it? The Super Cup, where we... Because I'm pretty sure we've won this final something like 7-0 before. There we go. We're 5 up in the first half. If I'm not wrong, the games that we beat Dynamo in, there was a season where we finished with 3 games in a row against Dynamo Kyiv, or at least 2 in a row, and we beat them something like 6-0 and then 5-0. Okay, Ashkenazi to Junior. Can we get a 6th before half-time, maybe? Kokoyev. He probably dreams of getting a 6th before half-time. He puts it back. And, Ashkenazi went for it. Ashkenazi scores, and actually Ashkenazi and Villamayor, in pre-season games or friendly games, they score curlers from long range like they are Cristiano Ronaldo. But, well, I don't know how many curlers. No, he probably did. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, as soon as they get into league games, they just absolute wank, except for the one goal that Ashkenazi did score. But that is literally just the one. Vasiliev slips in Borovkov, but Kliyashnichenko makes a good save. Kofi Donkor's corner. Musaka, Todorov clears. Mehmeti clears, and now Borovkov is running free. slowly. In fact, I'm pretty sure Borovkov must have scored against Kiev in the final. Grisio's going to get sent off. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Borovkov has scored goals for us in this fixture, but the other way around. What a life he must have lived. Right, we're going to take off. We're going to bring... Oh, hang on. He's a Ukrainian. Oh. Okay, so the way we do this then is we bring off Planinsek. We put Grabinsky there and we swap him with Badani. And then that's enough for now. That's only the one substitution we've made, right? Yes. Good. Let's go. Grabinsky. 60 minutes. That might be Grabinsky's debut, in which case he'll probably not have made enough appearances to actually get a winner's medal for this. It's just classic Wheatland management. Mehmeti out to Zhekov. Kayoleus. Oh, terrible ball. And Junior has picked out Kokoyev, who slips in. Junior again. Now he's running for hours, but can't put it wide. In fact, puts it so wide. Can't put it in. Puts it so wide. "75 minutes gone. Ibrahim Shahata. Oh, it goes over the bar. We'd like a goal in the second half, maybe. We can take off Kofi Donko, who's looking pretty tired. We can also perhaps give Razor Ramon, or do we want to give... No, we'll bring on Razor Ramon. Because I realised that I'm probably going to sell him this summer. I'm not really sure. And I don't know if I will or not. I spent quite a lot of money on him. I might keep him. Okay, Grabinsky wins the ball in the air. Kokoyev has it. Juninho tackles. Razor Ramon running around in midfield like he's forgotten how to play central midfield after I've forced him to become a right winger. So many good central midfielders have fallen to the right wing of Dynamo of FC Lviv. Kofi Donko being the highlight, I think. Borovkov running backwards with the ball. Derkach. Strange names. Borovkov goes for a long ranger. Yeah, he must have scored in the final of this, and it must have been back when we played. I just have a feeling that he did score against Dynamo in this. He didn't get a booking. That's a shame. Anyway, Musa Kurt with the ball. Ashkenazi now. Croatian Komi. Can we try and play it through with a little bit more incisiveness? Oh, Biton goes round his man, but his finishing still not his strongest. Biton again with it though. Finds Kokoyev. Kokoyev hits the ball over the bar. Could have had a hat-trick in the final. Kanibalotsky. And there we go. That must be it. No, not quite, but there it is. We've won the Ukrainian Cup again. Congratulations. It's what everyone dreams of, unless you're FC Lviv, in which case it's just what everyone expects. We have 2 of the top 4 strikers or scorers in the competition. Absolutely dominating this division and this competition. So that's another win for us. Put that back into there. Great. Save. Let's update the stats and just see how that goes. So we are now still the 3rd best team in the Ukrainian Cup. We've got 8 wins now. That's great. 2nd in a row. We got 125,000 for winning that. I'm pretty sure that's gone up. Has the cup competition, do you think the reputation's gone up slightly? Maybe. Maybe the Premier League's reputation has gone up a little bit. I'm not sure. Lviv do the double. Again. Planinsek with 38 goals. Sam was asking how good he is. So it makes me think I haven't shown him on camera for a while. But yeah, he's really good. So there you go. Proof. He just had a couple of years where he wasn't quite as... Well, 3 years, in fact, where he just wasn't as scintillating. But these last 2, he's been pretty good. I think making way and making room for him to be good has helped. Just issue a warning to Grisio. So Grisio, 20 years old. He's not very good, right? I think I signed him. Did I sign him? No, he played for us only. He only made 1 appearance this season in the league, 5 cup appearances, where he's been pretty effective, but he's not going to get any better than this. Like, he's basically as good as Osmani is. And, I mean, that's not true at all. So, there you go. He's also a 6'4" right back, which I quite like. But anyway, Dimitro Gricio, yeah, we'll possibly sell him on. Maybe we'll give him another year just to win another cup. I don't know. Kokoyev wins his first trophy with us, I think, probably. I mean, he's okay. Again, he's another player that 600,000 we bought him in for. He's still yet to score he scored for Donetsk. Of course, he scored that stunner against us. He's got, he's got a year left on his contract. I don't think there's any point in renewing that. I think we'll probably just let him go. I just want to make sure that he has actually won. Where would it say that? History, achievements. Yeah, he's won the Ukrainian Cup and the Romanian Cup with FC Brasov, so well done him. So we'll let him go, probably. Oh well. Let's go to the board. I think that's a fair point. They'll always look forward to these games. I'm thrilled to win it. Absolutely delighted. Klishnichenko is a top quality goalkeeper. Leave. And is there any way we can go to the board at this moment of hysteria? I mean, considering we've got 600,000... I want a new stadium. Considering we've got 600,000 money free just for weekly wages, you'd think they could afford to build us, like, maybe just expand the ground, guys. Maybe just move back to the city that we represent. I would be tempted to say... Sorry, just finishing off work. I can't remember what I was going to say. I've already completely lost that train of thought. That said, I feel like I have a distant memory of the conversation in my mind. I was talking about... gone again. It gone again. It totally gone. It totally gone. What the fuck was I saying? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter. Something about that. Oh, yes. I was tempted to say that I'll stay with the club until they build us a new stadium in Lviv. Although then, given Football Manager's sort of tendency to essentially just ignore sensible decisions, sensible requests for potentially forever, I've decided I do not want to sit around and wait for that. So... Polonia Bytom, Radzik. Oh, we need to check what happened in the Polish league because Śląsk on a downturn of form by their standards recently. Let's just check this guy, Andrzej Rupnik. If he's only worth 40k, then yes, have an extra 5. Let's go back quickly. It's not going to show me anything useful to click on, is it? Why are you being so stupid? Wait. Where was Gricio? He played for a Ukrainian... Polonia Warszawa seemed to have fixed it. But so there was Śląsk are doing badly, but Górnik were top of the league for most of this season. They seem to have dropped off a little bit recently, which is a shame. But you'd hope that maybe they can try and win it because Polonia are winning it are boring, and we all love Śląsk. And have Warta Poznan won the cup again? Polish FA Cup. Yeah, they won it again. So that's 3 in the past 4 years. It's ridiculous. Okay. Attend. Everyone knows that we have to keep working hard. Absolutely, the team is playing well. The form won't last forever. No, I'm not going to say that. We're going to put on a show. Ibrahim is a wonderful player. He absolutely is. And he's a really good player. Don't know how many times I can say it. I'm going to add Warta Poznan's win to my Poland stats. They're so good that they won the Super Cup in a year where they didn't win the Cup or the League, because I assume they must have been did they finish runner-up in the League last year? They must have done. Or they were the losing finalist in the FA Cup. I just don't know. But anyway, they won the Super Cup this year. So it's an exceedingly good run of competition wins for them. Oh, and Śląsk Wrocław have one that's the wrong colour. Let's just save that. Polonia Warszawa, sorry, Warta Poznan, they won the FA Cup, and then 2 years later they won the FA Cup and the Super Cup. Then they won the Super Cup the year after, and then they won the League Cup, the FA Cup again. Oh yeah, let's get him in. Youngster, next available, 2080. We'll give you 500 buckaroo, 425 buckaroos. Oh, let's just not do this forever, please. And maybe if you have a Team of the Year bonus, I'll let you £17,000. Okay, we're gonna fall out if you keep doing this. Maybe if I give you 1,000 as a goal bonus. There we go. Well, you're never going to get that goal bonus, I can tell you that, my friend. Unless you become just the best player and then score from the defensive midfield position, which doesn't happen very often. I'm a smart man. Most of the time when I'm paying attention. Okay, I am off. Good luck, team. Quit, and now I can focus on our meaningless game against Ilichevets Mariupol without any distractions. Haris Planisek, 31 goals this season. Ivan Merino, only 18. Partly because he spent quite a lot of time either out injured. Well, I'll tell you about it next time. Either out injured or just sort of slight. Yeah, he had a couple of slight injuries, and it was quite annoying. We'll put Wolfgang Klein in. We'll leave them two to play. We'll have. Or should we? No, he's not going to be any good anyway, so don't waste our time. Let's actually let Konstadalov play, and let's put you on the wing. Defensively, we can get rid of all of these fools. Actually, that's not true at all, but you and you, that is truthful. You can go there. Bajramovic on the bench. Topalovic. Eric Meyer can play again. Might as well give him some game time. He's been getting quite a bit, but might as well give him some more. And let's play Osmani as well. Why not? And let's see what else we've got going on. Kofi Donkor can be on the bench instead of Ivanov. Actually, right. Razor Ramon. Let's do that. Give him a game as well. And then that's probably going to be good enough for our final game. I mean, literally, I don't think it matters who we put out because we're essentially winning every single game anyway. Bang. Okay. The aim before we do retire from Lviv, we've still got a couple of years left. The aim is to win every single league game. So far, that hasn't happened. We did go 3 years undefeated, or in fact, maybe it was even 4 years undefeated because, 4 years minus one game undefeated anyway. We went a bloody age undefeated, but we never actually managed to win all the games in those times. We kept having like one draw. Well, I think the best we got was a draw and a loss, and then there was like 4 draws in one season once and stuff. Oh, I mean, considering how many goals we score, you'd think we've got enough in us. We only conceded 9 and we managed to drop points twice. It's ridiculous. Shahata, he was offside. Yeah, so we're essentially, I mean, we've got so many goals. We've got nearly double the second most goals in the league. It's ridiculous. Dynamo playing as well. Mariner. What was the one interesting thing left in the league, other than obviously seeing how many points we can get, is, here goes Konstadalov, and it's home, and we are up to 85 points. Nicely done. So the interesting thing is who goes down. It seems, as we mentioned before, that it's between these 4 teams. Although Olympic are doing okay. They're drawing. Are there anyone else doing badly? So they're all currently drawing. We'll see how that fluctuates. At the moment, as things stand, Alexandria go down. So they need to get a win against high-flying Karpaty Lviv. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Ibrahim Shahata out to Konstadalov. Junior, his shot goes well wide. I'd quite like to avoid conceding more than 10 goals. I think we may have done that before. Shahata with the ball. Junior now playing quite deep. Konstadalov. Maya now to Villamayor. And getting that same sensation of not having spoken to people very much, and my voice is slightly straining because I'm talking consistently for let's say, oh, Seaman, good save. Let's say 24 minutes, which, it's quite a long time, guys. Don't want to yank my own chain. Can we get it to 120 goals for this season? That'd be nice. Around 4, a nice round number, 4 for each for each game. Ridiculous. Hoja, Cullen, Junior. Oh, Junior's effort was terrible. It's quite funny that we scored so many, and our average would be 4 per game, considering that we didn't score in one of them, and I think we've won at least one game, and we drew 1-1 in another. So we've scored a lot in those other games. I think we won 7-0 2 or 3 times. So it's how it is. Oh no! Yes, we didn't concede that 10th goal of this season. Merino with the ball now, skipping around past everybody, keeps going. Can he cross? He puts the ball in the middle. Shahata at the back post. I mean, he didn't really jump with anybody. It was on his own, and all he had to do was nod it down across goal again. Probably would have been best. Anyway, Villamayor gives it to Cullen. Shahata to Merino, or whatever you want to call him. Oh, was that a shot from Junior? He scored his first goal of the season, I think, in the cup against Odessa. Not 100% sure. Anyway, Osmani tackles, gives it to Cullen, who drops the ball and possession, and now they are breaking a pace. Mitnick. Krasa puts the ball in. Oh, it's a great save from Seaman. And now we have Konsadalov with the ball. Junior placing now Kwegbu. I told Kwegbu I'd sell him, but I looked at his stats afterwards, and then I thought, maybe I shouldn't. So we'll see. And maybe I'll have to now that I've told him to. No, I told him I will. I mean, it essentially doesn't make any difference anyway. And we've got Kofi Donko, who's the best. Oh, Konsadalov went for a shot, and it went straight down Sobot's throat. So Odessa have started to pick up points, which means that the amount of teams that Alexandria can feasibly rein in has dropped. Terrible play from Ilichevitz. There's a reason that they are not far off this relegation pack. Dynamo Kyiv are winning again. Oh, Obolon have scored. Oh, did we just have the crossbar? We did. So even if Alexandria win, they're still down at this as things stand. Akwegbu, his shot tamely into the arms of the goalkeeper. I'd like to force some more chances from us here. 1 goal is not good enough. Going to tell them that. Going to tell them they weren't that bad. Got Konsadalov there on low fitness. There's someone else in midfield who's also got quite low fitness, so hopefully we can just steal a couple. Oh, there we go. Nicely done. Merino. 51 seconds after the restart, Merino puts the ball home. 17 games without defeat. It's a shame that it's not 117 or 130 odd, whatever it was before. But there we go. There we have it. Alexandria, by the way, I've only just remembered that it wasn't too long ago that I was lauding Alexandria for being a club who are starting to break into the big time. They have obviously quite quickly turned that around and are now getting relegated out of the division, which is a shame. Odessa are winning against Shakhtar. That's pretty good for them. I mean, this is what I mean. Like they were 1-0 down. I didn't mention it. They've gone from 1-0 down to 4-1 up, which is like unheard of for a newly promoted side, considering that they're playing against Dnipro, who are a proper established team. It's not like they're playing against Tavria. They're a good side, and they've turned it around to be winning 4-1. I mean, well done to them. Can't argue with that. Merino steals it off them. Oh, Sobot makes a good save. Let's just look in our tactics here. Konchadalov looking pretty tired. Let's have him off then. We'll bring on Wolfgang Klein. Who else is looking tired? That's a Kwegbu. So we'll bring on Nir Biton. And because I don't trust Osmani to be good, we're going to bring on Bajramovic to make his final appearance of the season. Close all these things down so we can see our corner. Here it comes in. Nothing doing though. We do have the ball again though. Oh, and we go for another one. Oh, you didn't. You took the last one, but not this one, obviously. Kwegbu gets that. The last kick of the season for him, possibly his last ball. Oh, okay. No. Shatter puts the ball in the middle. Merino now with it to Cullen, to Maya. Junior shoots, but Sobot saves. One more goal to get us to 120, please, guys. Biton to Junior. By Ramovic. Nice ball up to Klein. Klein with it again. Junior. Crosses. Zivkovic clears. Oh, Cullen curls it. But it goes well over. Alexandria seemingly still drawing with Karpati. Yeah, they are. Oh, Klein's been put through. Klein. Oh, Klein. Krim Teplitzia are 5-1 up. So that's another year of me being unable to say their name properly. Which I, for one, am happy about. Come on, Alexandria. You can do it. Shahata's ball. Klein at the back post. Absolutely whacks that home. Lovely ball. Terrible defending from Ilichevitz. And that's 120th goal for the season. We don't need to score anymore, guys. That's nice and round. Or we could score 9 more, which would mean that would be 120 goals, positive goal difference. At the moment, it's 121. Could be better than that. Could be more chill. Hosha, his ball. Oh, man. They seem to have given up. Villamayor to Shahata. Shahata to Junior. Shahata to Junior again. Lovely ball. Merino not really paying attention. But even their clearance only gets one touch before we carry on again. Shahata puts the ball across. They just about scramble it away, but it's okay. We're back. Junior puts in Shahata. Shahata's ball, but Biton, the goalkeeper saves it. Biton scores, and it's 4-0 now on our final day. We've got 121 goals. If we get 3 more, that makes us double the amount of goals that Dynamo scored. That's the sort of level of excitement and things going on that we can enjoy. Sobot puts the ball up, but Maya gets there. Cullen to Klein. Klein slips in Merino, and it's another goal. I mean, it's too easy. Merino's second goal of the game. It's been 4 now in half-time. The half-time team talk obviously paid dividends. Krim Teplitzia are 7-1 up against Dnipro. Fair enough. No one's got a hat-trick for them. We can probably get 7, I expect, against Ilichevitz. Alexandria, clearly Krim Teplitzia and us are taking all of the goals because Alexandria, the team that really need to score, are not doing so. Biton puts the ball in. If someone had actually bothered going forwards, we'd have had another one then. Okay, Bartosz clears. Maya gets there. Merino scores. I mean, it's pathetic second half performance from Milichevitz, really. I mean, that's so poor. Obolon, seemingly they are doing okay. Yeah, 2-0 win. Olympic Donetsk are the closest. So the only thing we can see to save Alexandria is if they score and Metalurg score. That might... Oh no, but then they'd be on the same amount of points as Olympic, and they've got a dreadful goal difference. So no, there's no hope for them. Oh, Klein now running on with it. Klein scores. We might actually get to 100. Oh my. 5 more goals. Klein get another one. 6 in the second half, not bad. An embarrassment for Ilichevitz, who, yeah, they did have a fairly respectable goal difference previously, but not anymore. Yes, it looks like we have given up at this point. Oh no, we're trying again. Maya, Villamayor, Cullen, Shahata to Junior. Basically every shot goes in except for Junior's. Krivbas have equalised, and Krim Teplitzia have given up with just the 7. What a second half performance that was. Bloody hell. Well done, lads. That was really special. A good solid win. We got 16 shots. I mean, that's unreal. We were so good. And there were 3 games that ended 0-0. Yeah, sorry, Ilichevitz. We just needed all them goals for, you never can be... You can never have too many goals. 7-0, unbelievable. Arca have been taken over, well done. Alexandria were relegated. So disappointing for them. Look, they've been going so well last season. I think they must have been hit by bling in Europe, although I can't imagine they were in Europe for very long. But they must have been influenced by that, because you see the 2 seasons where they got in Europe, they dropped, and then they went straight down. Sorry, Alexandria, that's just the way it go. Dnipro sacked their manager, having lost 7-1 on the final day to a newly promoted side, which is fair enough. Klein scored, Marino scored, we were excellent. The squad gets a good bonus, and yeah, it's an absolutely superb win. A lot of pride, pretty special way. Wolfgang's amazing, simply faultless. Showed how effective our game plan was. Yes, he was excellent, came on and got 17 goals in 12 starts, not bad at all. So yeah, we've got 2 clubs now in the Champions League, 4 in the Europa League, so that's nice to see. That means the league's reputation is improving. I hadn't noticed it, didn't specifically mention it, but we clearly have another Europa League spot. So all of these clubs are expecting to be relegated next year. 115 goal difference. Drawn 1, lost 1. So I mean, if we had won those 2 games, that's where we need to get 90 points, a perfect season. So the best we got was 86 with just 2 draws. That's the closest we've come, right? Yeah. So next season we need to get 90. That's the points total we want. Did we? I swore we had a season where we only drew 1. Oh no. It was drawing 2. Okay, fair enough. Okay then, big improvements this season all around, pretty much, except for the loss. But yeah, and I mean, your Champions League thing didn't go anywhere near as well as we'd hoped, but que sera, sera. So that means both the promoted teams stayed up. Who was promoted then? Was it Obolon? Yeah, okay, so Obolon and Krimtaplitsia stayed up. So that's actually one of the first times I remember that happening. But anyway, there we go. Good. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one. Bye.